Welcome back for this home segment here on Channel 173, the TV Mall channel here on DSTV. My name is Mutinta Benkele, joined by Mitchell Gee, and we'll be talking about the Briza. So what is the Briza?
Your Briza is your new best friend. It's the personal air cooler. Now, Matinta, you do really have to compare this to any normal air conditioning units.
All right.
Now, you did actually mention to me just before that you actually have an aircon unit at home.
Guilty.
All right, now let me tell you, with aircon units, there's a bunch of things that I'm actually going to maybe shock you with a little bit later on. But
Okay.
tell me, what are the two biggest things when you installed your aircon? What was the two biggest things that maybe you experienced?
I think the biggest ones were knocking a hole into my wall to install it.
Absolutely.
And second, how much electricity it cost to have it in my home.
Absolutely, and that's the biggest complaint. In fact, some of your body corporates, the trustees of your townhouses, some of your flats that are around, a lot of the time they actually just don't allow you to install these air cons. And the reason why is, let's be honest, they don't look great on the outside.
Absolutely.
And the reason why you have to knock a hole in the wall is because you have to vent that hot air and all the moisture that gets sucked out of the air where it's cooling down and sent out of that room. So you either need to knock a hole in the wall, or you need to pull the window open and send those pipes out the back. Of course, that doesn't look great,
No.
and it's certainly pretty expensive to install as well. So,
How is this different from the conventional air conditioning unit?
Okay, I'm going to explain to you how it works in a second. I want to quickly just go back to the power consumption as well. Now,
Okay.
let me ask you, your electricity bill?
I believe that my air conditioner uses between 3,000 and 5,000 watts of power.
That's right. On your bigger standard, on your bigger aircon units, they can use up to 5,000 watts worth of power. Now, would you believe if I told you, and this is the reason why all the campers absolutely love our machine. Anyone that's using solar power, you're going to bless the day you get one. Ready for this? It only uses 80 watts worth of power. That's like switching on a light.
Wow, that's a saving and a half. Notable saving as well.
Absolutely. In fact, as you work through the time, what you'll notice is that the machine actually pays itself back.
Fantastic.
You will start to notice a difference in your electricity bill using aircons and using our Briza machine.
Beyond it not being a stationary piece of equipment in the house, how much does it cost, number one? And also, why is this better than your conventional air conditioner?
Guys, we have got an incredible deal here at TV Mall. Listen, normal price, in fact, let me just start by saying, your bigger aircon units, they can range from anything between 20 and 35,000 Rand. Before you even get to the installation, I've seen portable units go for 14,000 Rand. Now brace yourself, and this is the reason why we sell out every time. Guys, normal price, 3,999. What a fantastic deal. Right now, guys, if you get to the call, keep your phones ready, to give us a call. Right now, we're going to knock off a whole $1,000 today. It's only 2,999. What an incredible deal.
Fantastic deal. So if you're looking for your home to be cooler, getting your home spring and summer ready, actually with the beautiful cooler, the Briza here in studio, you can save 1,000 Rand here at TV Mall. It's as simple as calling us on 0861 000 173 or logging on to tvmall.co.za. So tell me, how does this actually work as opposed to a conventional air conditioning system?
Absolutely. So we've got an 8-liter tank here at the bottom, and that's where the
pretty
water
big.
is stored.
That is rather
Absolutely.
big.
In fact, that's going to give you 12 running hours to run the machine without having to fill it up again.
Fantastic.
So you've got an 8-liter capacity for your ordinary cold water straight from the tap. There's nothing special about the liquid you need to add to this, right? Now what happens is it pulls the liquid from the inside of that tank, it pulls it to the top, and it sends it over the... I've opened up the sides over here so you can have a little see and have a little feel. Have a little
Okay.
feel of that, Matinta. Tell me what you feel.
It's actually moist, so there is like water that is running
Absolutely. You've
down
got these specially designed honeycomb filter pads that where the water runs up through the machine over the top, and what you'll notice that runs over these honeycomb filter pads, and on the side over here, these panels, not only does it look fantastic, but of course, all these little holes over here have been very specifically designed and placed in such a way that it maximizes the airflow over these honeycomb filter pads and allows the biggest evaporation to take place. It then runs up to the top of the machine, and what you'll notice is then it goes through a secondary cooling phase that cools down the water vapor, and it pushes it straight past these directional fins over here.
I noticed that you use the word vapor. So does
That's
this
right.
make this a humidifier?
It certainly does, and thanks for picking up on that.
Okay.
In fact, because it's a humidifier, it humidifies the ambient air around the house. Now, let me just quickly blow your socks off a little bit here on about your standard aircon units. And if you have got any sensitive viewers there at home, you might want to block your ears for the next 2 minutes. Listen, this is pretty crazy. Air conditioned units, okay, have actually been shown, studies have proven that the way it works, okay, it uses a gas to pull the moisture out of the air, dehydrates the air.
Okay.
Okay, now when that happens, your mean particle count goes up. Now, what does that mean for me and you? I'm talking about the mean particle air count are things like dead skin cells,
Okay.
lint, dust. All those things rise to the air. The mean particle air count is higher. Now, what concerns me is not so much about the mean particles as much as what's attached to them. All right, so all your viruses, your allergy causing bacterias, and your fungi, all those things actually attach themselves to those things like dust, your lint, and your dirt, all right, or your particles, right? So that's where it gets stuck. And so, what is your most common problem? Let me ask you this: when you're sleeping in an air-conditioned room over time, or you happen to be in a room with a load of air conditioned for a long period of time, what are the two main things that happens?
I believe it's my sore throat and maybe a runny nose.
Exactly right, and that's the most common complaint about when you're sitting in an air-conned room. The reason why is your body actually has got its natural way of protecting itself. Now, what it does is your nasal passages create mucus. It also your trachea and your tonsils swell. The body protects itself against all those allergy-causing bacterias and all those extra things that make you get sick.
Wow. So if you'd like the benefits of this humidifier as opposed to an air conditioning unit, so it's water vapor and not dehydrating the air around you, save 1,000 Rand here at TV Mall. It's as simple as calling us on 0861 000 173 or logging on to tvmall.co.za. I'm also noticing that there's a little cute remote here, so I won't have
Thanks
to
for
get
noticing.
up. I won't have to get up, and it's got 8 liters of water, which means it can be used for 12 hours. So it's a very
Exactly.
easy device to have around the house.
It is a fantastic machine to have at home. Also on the top of the machine mimics the same functions as you have here on the remote. And so what you'll notice is you have got the power button, of course, that's obvious, it turns the machine on and off. You've then got a speed function, and you have got 3 variable speed settings, 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
3 being the highest. That's going to force the air through, cool down your area a lot quicker.
All right.
We then also have the cool function. You can switch that on and off. So if you feel like the difference in temperature is actually too much, you can turn the cooling function off, and you can use it as your normal fan as well. Now, in terms of its degree that it's going to drop by, and remember this is the healthy way of cooling air, it can, depending on the humidity in the air, drop that temperature between 6 and 16 degrees. It's a massive drop depending on the humidity in the air, right? You then also have your swing function, and that can take full control over everywhere that you're blowing your air today.
All right, so make a savings today of 1,000 Rand here at TV Mall by calling us or logging on from me and Mitchell. Thank you very much. Ciao.
Ciao.